The one thing the universe can't live without, the faded piece. This video is about that faded piece and how not sharing your gifts harms the world. Mm-hmm. And I love my work as a spiritual midwife because I get to help you reclaim your original self. Okay? And this is the Big Up Yourself show, and I am your host, Winsome Alexander. And this show amplifies voices, it celebrates self love and honors the original you. I am also the author of a new book, This Time the Revolution is Spiritual, which is both a mirror and a map reflecting my own journey while guiding others toward their own liberation by way of reclaiming African ancestral spirituality. Welcome to this space. It's a village for us to hold and uplift one another and discuss life-changing topics. I invite you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an episode, and also hit that thumbs up icon. And please leave a kind, supportive comment. Thank you. So, a spiritual midwife. Yay! Hello, my love. Yay! I was hoping that you would come. Yay! Good to see you. Good to see you. So, I've always been a midwife, long before I called it that. Long before I even realized it was a gift. And the name spiritual midwife got attached to that gift right around the time of my spiritual, hello, Prophet Mother, hello, sis, hello. So the term midwife got attached to that gift right around the time that I was experiencing my own spiritual awakening. You know, but it has always fascinated me. People's, okay, like even babies, babies figuring out how to do stuff, how to pull things off of the table, how to take their little steps, how to, play with their little toys and stuff. All of that kind of stuff fascinates me. And I was never the type of babysitter to rush to help babies because I really used to enjoy watching them figure things out. Yeah. Yeah. I would only go and help if I saw that they were really having a hard time and it was beyond them. But I love to watch them figure things out. It's kind of like that with me now with adults. I love to watch adults kind of come into themselves, figure things out. Right. And in my work, I get to help adults do that, to draw out what's inside. I get to become a mirror or a witness. How we have spiritual healers or readers who, they may read palms and tea leaves and different readings, tarot cards and readers of the future and all this kind of stuff, Well, me, I am a reader of you. I may not read your future, read your leaves, your tarot, but I read you. I tell you about you. Press the thumbs up icon if this resonates press the thumbs up icon. And I can do that because on a basic level, I am in awe of humanity. And so I have a genuine interest in you and how you tick. And so I listen intently. And I read between the lines. I'll hear what you're not even saying. My intuition kicks in. And I can see beyond your physical form. Yes, I see you clearly physically. I can see beyond your physical form. So, with that ability, I am able to draw out what you don't see or haven't accessed yet. And I just get so excited to see what you pull out of yourself. You know, what you figure out about yourself and then what you figure out and then what you do with it. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting to me. Right? And in my clinics, I love to see the breakthroughs. I love to see them happen in real time, right before our eyes. I see some chats. Okay. Wow, we desperately need people who can see our authentic selves. Yes, I would agree with that. Because a lot of us, we just go unwitnessed, unnoticed, unrecognized. And what a difference to the world it would be if we were seen in all our glory. I think we'd be kinder to one another. I think we would be more productive. And I think this world would be a better place. But our gifts fascinate me. Humanity, basic humanity fascinates me. Even the ugly ones. Yeah, because I wonder, what is it? How are their brains wired to make them so ugly? You know? To make them so hateful. I wonder about that. But I don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out ugliness when there is so much beauty to discover. You know, painters and photographers and scientists and astronauts and mathematicians, writers, healers, spiritual practitioners, thinkers, designers, all of our gifts. Oh, let me get started on musicians. Oh my God, I am in complete awe of musicians. Wow. Music can take me to places that maybe marijuana would take some people. And how they sit down and write a song and tell a whole story in a few lines is beyond me. And then somebody else might take those words and actually write the music notes to it. What? And then somebody comes and plays those instruments. And then what people do with their voice, oh my gosh. Now, I want to know, as we're talking about gifts, what is your gift? What is one of your gifts that you recognize that you own? I want to know. Or what gifts in humanity inspire you? I want to know that too. Drop a comment and let me know. Okay. Yeah. So when a client comes before me, I see us with an eye that looks beneath the surface. I see what you don't see in yourself a lot of times. I see things that you're afraid to express. I see things that you think nobody needs, that don't matter. And so my work focuses on getting you to that original you with all your gifts. And if you're a singer, it's not even just about being able to sing or paint or design stuff. It's the melody or the message or the spirit that your song carries that's going to awaken something in someone, or it's the art piece that's going to move someone to connect on a deeper level, or your design that's going to make someone feel beautiful at home, make their home feel beautiful, make them feel safe and at home in their home. And then in experiencing that safety and stability helps them to also create something. So our gifts are important, and you don't get to realize your full dream. Oh my gosh, no wonder sometimes we can't reach our dreams. We can't, our dreams don't come to pass because we're not using our gifts. So you don't get to realize your full dream without the use of your innate gift, your giftings, You might come to a level of success by using a talent or a skill that you've learned. But the dream of self-satisfaction, that place where you get to serenity, that well done, thou good and faithful steward, that will remain elusive until you fully activate and engage the gift. And you'll be forever tormented until you do. Okay? So drawing out your gift is significant because if you're not playing your part, my loves, you are upsetting the balance of the universe. You're actually harming the universe by not using your giftings, what you came here with, what you came here to do, what you came here to contribute. Because listen, the universe could not be complete without you. It could not be completed without you. There was no way to complete the universe without you in it. Creation would not be complete without you. Without you, there would be nothing. Like it was before there wasn't anything. Null and void. You had to be here. You and your gift. No matter how short a person's life is, they still had to materialize. You are a piece that completes the puzzle. Let's say the puzzle is a scenery, okay? Whatever the scenery is on that puzzle, and you build a whole puzzle, and let's say the puzzle is 1,000-piece puzzle, right? And you get to the end, and you have one last piece missing. The puzzle is not complete. It can't be completed because there is a missing piece. So you can't appreciate the full beauty of the scenery. The world without you is incomplete. And then let's say you have all 1,000 pieces, right? Let's say, okay, you're here. We have all 1,000 pieces of the puzzle, but there's one piece that's faded. You can't see the colors and you can't see what the piece is. So you don't know what it is. You don't know how it relates to the rest of the puzzle. So the scenery now is incomplete. So again, you can't appreciate the full value of the puzzle because that faded piece right there, you don't know what it is. You don't know what its purpose is. The puzzle is not giving the full of what it's supposed to be, right? We don't get to enjoy the full beauty because we don't know what that beautiful part is. You're the missing piece. That's you not showing up fully with your gift. Your part is so integral to the completion of creation that people like me were created to help you, to help pull it out of you. That's how important your part is. If you can't find it, there are people who will help you find it. And one of my gifts is to help you find yours. So that you can use that part, play your part in completing creation. Creation could not be complete without you. I want you to sit with that for a while. Sit with it for the rest of your life, as a matter of fact. You are an integral and necessary part of creation. Your gift is non-negotiable. And one of my gifts is the ability to recognize your gift and mirror that back to you, the carrier of the gift. And part of your awakening is to figure out your part in the completion of creation. And you might not be sure of that. One must relax, be quiet, be still, be vulnerable to look outside the box, outside of your bubble. There goes Marilyn with her quotes again. Girl, Marilyn. See, Marilyn, speaking of gifts, you are a gift. Oh my gosh. You help complete the show. What would this channel be without you, Marilyn? Oh my gosh. Your gift of support and moderation or moderating, that's a gift that matters. That's a valuable gift. Think about what it would be like on Sandra's channel if you didn't show up to moderate, if you didn't show up here for the Big Up Yourself show. Ah, girl! And Prophet Mother, listen, your gift is the gift of friendship. One of them, okay? One of your gifts is the gift of friendship to me. So, child, look at the part you play in the universe, being Winsome's friend. Girl. Yeah, a lot of people out here need to hear this message. Yes, you're right. But yeah, so part of your awakening is to figure out your part in the completion of creation. And you might not be sure what that is. So let me mirror, let me be your mirror through which you see yourself. The midwife who helps you birth you and what's in you, your gift. If you're sitting in limbo, feeling disconnected, not sure what you're made of, circling the same mountain, unsure of your next move, burnt out, unsure of your spirituality, can't hear your ancestors or hear God, I invite you to come to my clinic where all these things are possible for you to do. It's where you meet yourself, both as in meeting up with a friend, okay, and also meeting yourself for the first time. I am a spiritual midwife, and the clinic is gentle but urgent spiritual care for stalled dreams and disconnected souls. And the next episode is Sunday, the 28th, next Sunday at 3 p.m. And I keep the group small, so register now to secure your spot. Okay. And it's a reasonable price to pay for a 5-hour intensive virtual retreat. And I know it's priced low. So get this price while you can, because it will not stay this price for long. And if you need a payment plan, email me at bigupyourself.com. And don't think of the clinic as a luxury. You want to think of it as a lifeline, right? And coming up towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year is an opportune time to engage in this sort of self-discovery and map out your next steps. So register now, okay? Now, yes, thank you, Marilyn, for dropping the link in the chat. If you're watching the replay, the link to the clinic is in the description box. Also, my book, This Time the Revolution is Spiritual, is a book that I believe every Black Negro household should own. The launch date has been moved to October 5th, but you can pre-order the book right now. The link is also in the description box. Pre-order right now. Okay, and when you pre-order, you get an invite to the launching, which is going to be a ceremony. It's going to be something else. You don't want to miss that. All right. Well, thank you for your time this evening, my sisters. Thank you for being here with me. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. You guys are the real deal, man. True blue. Thank you so much. And until next time, bye. Oh, there's a link to pre-order the book. Bye, guys. How do you end this? I forgot.